You are new to my page. So I'm going to give you guys a little about myself, just to explain to you, who I am, what I do, and things of that nature. So my name is Asia. I'm currently a work from home mom of two kids. I do have 3 degrees. I have one in, which is a bachelor's in health and wellness. I also have another bachelor's in health care administration, and I also have a master's degree in business administration. So I did get all my degrees from Arizona Global Campus, which is online. So it was a little easier with me having kids 2 under 2 at the time. I'm currently, like I said, I work from home. Both of my kids are in school. I am also okay, y'all. So let's do a story time. And in this story time, I'm going to tell you about how I was a sophomore slash junior in high school, and I ran track. And in this, if you're a girl, you'll probably relate a little more. Being on my cycle. So yeah, okay. So let's get into it. So I was, like I said, a sophomore or a junior in high school. I ran track. I was on the 4x1. I did also run the 100 and the 200. And I was pretty good, if I may add myself, but here we go. So I was 2 hours away from home. We were at a away meet, and y'all, I am irregular. So therefore, you don't know when it's coming on. You don't know when it's going to start. You may miss a month or so, things of that nature. So I am at the track meet, 2 hours away from home at an away track meet. Y'all, my cycle starts. Yeah, you heard me. My cycle starts. Imagine sophomore or junior, irregular period, 2 hours away from home. Yeah, it sounds as bad as I said it. So my period starts, my cycle starts, and y'all, I went to the bathroom. I knew to always have a pad in my book bag. My mama used to always tell me, keep a pad in your book bag. And y'all, I don't know what happened that week. I don't know if I cleaned out my book bag. I don't know if I went through and was like, oh, I'm not going to start it. It ain't came this month. I don't know. I don't remember. But what I do know is I got to them people track me, and it started. And so I'm like, oh my gosh. So you know how you always ask your friends around y'all. You know how you be like, oh, do anybody have a pad? You know how you be asking the girls like, oh, anybody got a pad? Yeah, that was me. So I'm asking the girls like, does anybody have a pad? Does anybody have a pad? Y'all, nobody has a pad. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So nobody has a pad, y'all. So I'm like, okay. My homegirl's like, I have a tampon. Mind y'all, I've never used a tampon. Okay, at that age, I had never used a tampon. So I'm like, okay, I'll try it, but I'm not sure about all of that. So I was like, okay, bet, we will try it. So I did end up trying the the tampon. And y'all, I was so uncomfortable. And she was like, I'm like, I don't know how to put this in. And she was like, well, I can't come in the bathroom and do it for you, Asia. And I'm like, I know, but girl, So it wasn't working out, y'all. I was like, oh, it's hurting. It ain't working. No, I can't do this. So y'all, I ended up taking it out. Oh, what a mistake that was. Okay. I end up taking it out, throwing it in the trash. Okay. Y'all, we know as women, the number one rule is to not use tissue. Ladies, I went in the bathroom, went into the stall, used tissue, wrapped it around my hands, sat it down there, and went to go run my race. Y'all, in the middle of me, I was running a 100. In the middle of me running the race, y'all, I could start to feel the tissue run or come out. now I was going to say run down my leg, but come out and start to, I guess I could feel it shifting to fall out and roll down my leg. So y'all, when I tell you I was doing good in the race, okay? Y'all, that tissue started to come down. When I tell you I didn't give a hoot holla hammer, I didn't give a 2 penny cent about that race, okay? When I tell you I slowed all the way down, before I was embarrassed, I'd rather lose the race. Do you hear me? Lose the race. Because who? No, thank you. So I slowed all the way down in that race, y'all. After the race, ran off the field to the bathroom. Barely made it. Had to like literally hold it, y'all. It was a freaking mess. When I tell you I was ready to go, I don't even remember if I ran any other races. And if I did, I probably did the same thing, forfeited, because y'all, I'm so ready to go. I'm 2 hours away. My mom was not driving 2 hours away when we're towards the end of the meet now. It's 2 hours away to bring me a pad. You know what I mean? So, y'all, when I tell you I was so ready to go, I was so pissed. Y'all, I didn't even go to school the next day because I was so freaking embarrassed. I was like, oh my gosh, like this is insane. And from that day forward, y'all, I made sure I had a pad in that book bag because the way I was embarrassed. And luckily, I did ask my friends, like, hey, did y'all see it come down? Did y'all see anything? They were like, no. And maybe that's why nobody said nothing. Or they just didn't want to say shit. And it was talk about me. I don't know. But a majority of them said they did not see, what I saw. And it could be, how like in your head, you overhype it. So it could have been I caught it in time, and me slowing down and doing all those precautions probably did help. But of course, my coach was pissed because he was trying to figure out, why did you slow down? And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. And he was a male coach. I had 2 male coaches. So that didn't help. I slowed all the way down. And I didn't care. I was like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. To be embarrassed or to lose a race. And I mean, they probably both was equivalent, because you know how you be embarrassed when you lose a race. You be embarrassed, but I think I would have been more embarrassed about that tissue rolling down my leg. I probably would have never heard of that. And then if I'm a sophomore, I got 2 more years, or if I was a junior, I got another year to be a senior. No. We're not going out like that. So yeah, y'all, when I tell you that experience was traumatic for me, but nonetheless, y'all, I'll probably never do that shit again. Well, obviously I'm grown now, I'm 30, I'll never run track again, but I'm gonna be on my daughter behind, like, girl, make sure you got a pad, I hope she's not irregular either, but yeah, make sure you got a pad, make sure you have a tampon, something, like, you can't be like mommy. But y'all, embarrassing. Okay, let me hear some of y'all's stories. What happened to y'all? Because I know I'm not the only one who played sports and had a period. So let me know some of y'all stories, because y'all, when I tell you, embarrassing at its finest. Like, whew. All right, y'all, till next time, like, follow, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.